Why is child loss still so taboo? So, today is my daughter's 10th birthday, and she isn't here to celebrate it. I baked her a cake, but she won't blow out the candles. I've been a mom for a whole decade and have nobody to show for it. Every year on my daughter's birthday, I make a video. Here we are. I think 2015 was the first year that I made a video for her every year. I woke up this morning not wanting to film, not wanting to take my camera around, not wanting to press record. But then I said, I have to do it. I have to do it because I do it every single year. Why do I do it? Because I want to have those memories to look back on. As the years and years and years go by, that I don't have real pictures and real memories to have and to like hold, to open, to look at as my daughter gets older. I don't know what she would look like as a 10-year-old. I don't know what she would be into. I don't know what she would like. I guess that she liked tie-dye, so I wore tie-dye this year. But having video and seeing how we celebrated her and the traditions that we keep on making, we keep on redoing, and new ones we come up with, and what was the cake theme for that year, or how did we decorate, how did we spend that day. These are the only physical things that I have of Gracie turning 10. I don't have the picture of her opening gifts and blowing out candles, and this is all I have. This is all I have. This was hers. This is her. This is Gracie. She only lived 82 days, and her heart failed. The more and more I talk about grief and loss and losing your child and being a bereaved mother, the more questions I'm getting from people that don't know what it's like. Some of the comments are hurtful. Some of the questions I think are insane or stupid, or like, where is this person coming from? Are they genuinely asking this question, or do they just want to bully me? Let me give you an example. So there was this video reel that I put on Instagram the other day, and I was talking about how as the years and years go on, when you celebrate your child that you've lost, when you celebrate their birthday, it starts to feel like routine. When you have these traditions that you keep on doing, and the years go on and they go on, and people start forgetting, and people stop calling, people stop texting, people stop wearing pink when you ask them to. So there's something I want to address about celebrating our children's birthdays after they've passed away. I had a conversation with a friend the other day about how the years go on, and every birthday we have like these traditions that we've made over time, and by like their 9th or 10th year, it just becomes routine, and it just becomes a checklist. I started feeling this way on my daughter's 9th birthday last year, and I didn't say anything to my family. I just cried in private. We went from one thing to the next thing to the next thing, check, 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 and it didn't feel like a celebration anymore. It just felt like some things we had to do.
So if you're friends or family with somebody that's lost their child, ask them how you can celebrate their birthday. How can you help? By eating pizza in memory of them, or wearing pink in memory of them. And send them pictures, send them a video saying, "Happy birthday, Gracie." It means the world. Talk about them the whole darn day. Just something to think about.
And there was one comment on it that asked, "She's not here anymore. Why do you celebrate her birthday still?" And first, it made me angry that somebody would make a comment like that, like, "She's not here anymore, what's your problem?" Like, that's what it felt like. It felt like it was targeted in that way. And then I just kind of sat back and I thought about this person that commented, and I thought, okay, well, this person definitely has not lost a child, and they probably don't have a kid at all. They don't have any children. If they do, then they have some real issues to work through. But like, I want to say something about, I want to keep on saying something about it, because why is child loss still so taboo? Why can't we talk about it freely? Why can't we introduce our kids and say that we have one in heaven too? Why does that make people uncomfortable? Why? We have these traditions every year that my family and I have made up over the years, and this year I kind of changed some of them and it felt weird, but I wanted to see what it felt like. So for example, like we always come up to the North Shore of Lake Superior, Minnesota, kind of near the Canadian border, and we spend a week up here, and on Gracie's birthday, we always go out to the spot. It's called Artist Point in Grand Marais, Minnesota, and we walk out to the place where we sprinkled some of her ashes after her funeral, and we take pink roses and we throw them out into the lake. And we all kiss the rose and we throw it. We watch the roses float away. And as a cake decorator, I, of course, bake a cake for Gracie. And every year I do something different. Every year it has to be pink because that was clearly her best color. Last year I thought, okay, 9 years old. She would be 9. She doesn't want like the frou-frou-y flowers and butterflies and things, and like what would she say to me? What would she want on her cake? And I kept on asking that question, and I'm like, when is something gonna stick out to me? Because as a bereaved mom, as a bereaved parent, you see these little signs of your babies everywhere. And so I kept on asking, like, okay, Gracie, when are you gonna tell Mama what the cake's gonna be? And last year I kept on seeing bright pink, hot pink flamingos everywhere I went. And it just made me think of Gracie. Like, I'd see a flamingo and I'd think, Gracie apparently really thinks flamingos are cool, which I would have to agree. So I made a pink flamingo cake, and we had a pink flamingo theme, and we had flamingos in the yard, and lights of flamingos, and flamingo socks, and it was so perfect, and the cake was so cute. And this year I had the same struggle. Like, she would be 10. 10-year-olds are way done over with like the girly stuff, right? She's 10. She wants something cool. She wants something trendy, right? So, when I was 10, I really loved tie-dye. Okay? So, now that tie-dye and many things from the 90s are back in style, they're cool, they're hip, they're trendy again. Like, my sister-in-law suggested tie-dye for the cake, and I was like, how would I make a tie-dye cake? But then I kept on thinking tie-dye in my head after that, and so I was like, okay, tie-dye it is. And so my family and I had a tie-dye party, and we tie-dyed all of our shirts in different colors, and especially pink. And so we just decided that this year, instead of wearing all pink, we were going to wear all tie-dye and pink. So that's why I'm wearing tie-dye today. I'm really quite proud of how this shirt came out, because like I haven't tie-dyed in like over 20 years. And I was impressed that I actually made this happen. The cake that we're gonna eat later tonight, it wasn't exactly how I wanted it to turn out, but all the butterflies that I made out of gum paste, and even my 8-year-old stepped in and she says, "Mom, can I paint some of them too?" And so we made all the butterflies tie-dye, and I think it turned out pretty good, considering the amount of frosting that I put on and took off and put on and took off because I just didn't like it. And some other things haven't gone exactly the way they've been in past years. Like, not everybody's here. And that's really hard. It makes things much harder. This past week, my heart has been so sad. The grief is just like literally taking over my body, my brain, and I've just been so run down and so sad. And like, I've even popped like tons of blood vessels. This is why I'm wearing a hat. I've cried so hard, and I pop blood vessels and like under my eyes, and it's not cute. And I'm so tired. I'm tired of her not being here. I'm tired of celebrating without her. It's not right. It's not fair. I hate it. 10 years and I'm still grieving hard. Like, I've talked to some of my other friends that have actually lost their children, and they would be 10 this year too. And I've talked with them, and they've said the same thing. Like, 10 years is like nothing else. It's something else. Like, it shouldn't be this way. So, the question that I got on my Instagram post about why do I still celebrate my daughter's birthday. I still celebrate because this is all I have of her. This is all I have, is this one day that I get to call hers, and that if I choose, which I always have, if I choose to share her story and choose to share that it's her birthday today and ask people to wear pink or tie-dye, I choose to do that. Not everybody is brave enough to do that, and that's okay. It doesn't make you a bad mom at all. We all grieve differently, and I just choose to be bold, and I choose to share my story. Like, that's who I am. That's just what I do. That's what I'm passionate about. And
this is the one day that I like can freely talk about her and freely. There's a hummingbird. It was literally right here by the lens. Oh my god. Thanks, Gracie. A hummingbird. That never happens. See? Signs. Like this day is the hardest day of the year, but it's the most important day of the year. For me and for my family. And I can say the same for the majority of lost parents. Because we have nothing else to show. Just our hearts, our memories, and a day that we can call theirs. And the things we hang on to. Good. I didn't cry. I didn't cry. So that's the message that I want to leave with you this year. Is to just, however you choose to celebrate your child after they've gone. And that is yours. Nobody can take that from you, and nobody can shame you or bully you into not celebrating it. Okay? And to those friends and family of lost parents, would you just go a step further and send a message or even call them on the phone on their child's birthday? Find out, if you don't remember the birthday, find out when their birthday is. Reach out to them. That's all I got for you. So, happy birthday, Gracie. 10 years old. Go spread some happy.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Gracie. Happy birthday to you.
I love you, Gracie. Happy birthday, Gracie. Okay. Good job.